Hey, mamas, and welcome back to the podcast with Katie and Hallie. We have a lot of topics today. Hallie has gone through and picked out some super fun headlines. I have a wild story that I think is going to blow your mind. Moms in the wild. But Hallie, kick us off with your Cliff Notes. What's going on?
Okay, so I think you and I talked about this because last week we were both solo parenting.
Yep.
Jason was on a work trip. Andrew was on his long-awaited, much-deserved annual boys golf trip. And shout out again to single moms. Truly, you are the realist. I don't know how. I am so fried. It is absolutely unreal how tired I am.
Mhm.
I Andrew had like six guys staying here. My brother-in-law had six guys staying at his house. And then there was all these logistics, them coming here, going there, going golfing, coming back, then going to Lake Geneva. They were out of town. And my sister came over with her son, my nephew, and daughter. And it was just pure chaos, like absolute insanity. On top of that, I made the brave decision to go to an influencer event with my daughter. It was a mom influencer event. It was Crate and Barrel Kids by Mother Mag, like collaboration event. It was beautiful. My friends who own a bakery were catering there. It was just like everything was curated and gorgeous and so well thought out. But bringing a child to an influencer event is not for the faint of heart, is all I have to say. I invited my sister to come with me as my plus one. Her nephew came as well. And it all fell apart the second we walked into the event. Like we got there, it's in the city. It was about a half-hour drive. Everything was good. The second we walked in, tears, screaming bloody murder. Either it was like Dylan was upset because she didn't get the backpack she wanted. Hudson was upset because Dylan didn't want to hold his hand. We couldn't even make it into the event. It took us
Mhm.
35 minutes to even get past the welcome woman who
Mhm.
checked us in. Screaming bloody murder in the middle of Crate and Barrel. I mean, it was exhausting. But at one point, I just started having a laughing attack because I was like, this is so insane. I am a living, walking meme for mothers everywhere who are trying to create a beautiful experience for their loved ones, and it all falls apart. Like it was no good deed goes unpunished. It was truly insane. And my sister and I felt like we had been dragged through hell and back when we got home. We were like, we may never leave the house again. So, anyway, all that to
Oh.
say, I was brave. I tried, and I failed. So, there's that.
You know what? Good for you guys for going out of the house with
Mhm.
small children and doing something fun that spoke to your soul. Good for you.
Mhm.
Events with lots of people are just high stimulating for these little babies.
Mhm.
And you know what? The older they get, the easier it's going to get. And this made for a good story. And you still got to go and you still got to eat your delicious little pastries and see all the decor and see
Yeah.
some friends and have a good time with your sister. So I am proud of you. And I'm
Thank
proud of
you.
you for laughing about it.
I mean, I hit a peak humor moment when we finally got them calmed down and we're about to walk in and Dylan had to go pee. And I was like, of course you do.
Of course.
So then we had to go back downstairs, which then made Hudson cry again. I mean, the whole thing it was comical. It truly was. And I did see that. I saw mothers there with children who are a bit older, and I saw how it definitely seemed easier. They were able to converse with other moms, which I most certainly was not. But I'm proud of myself. I really, we can't, these babies need to get out of the house. We need to get out of the house. It was nice to put on makeup and a dress and like go. My kid got a really cute new backpack, and I met some great moms, albeit the convos were short. So I think it was what it was. But to any mom who's out there just trying to make magic for your kids and not, it going unappreciated, you
Yeah.
are seen. I see you. What about you? You have an epic story. And
Yes.
I told you not to share it until I didn't want you to tell
Yeah.
me and ruin it. I want
Yeah.
to hear this, all the deets.
Okay. So, like Hallie said, I was full on solo parenting last week. I also have the utmost respect for single moms. I saw two friends on Friday night and literally started crying to them over how emotional it makes me thinking about like single moms because I was like in the thick of it last week. Whilst in the thick of it, I also decided to go and have brunch with Deidre, a longtime friend of mine who has a new baby. And I went out with both of my kids. I have the double stroller, which this is nothing new. I do this all the time. I'm a professional at maneuvering this large ass stroller. I am a professional at getting the girls in the car, packing up their stuff. I have it down at this point. We go and we meet for brunch. We go up to the hostess. She sees that we have three babies, two strollers, like one is extra large. And we're like, oh, yeah, just for brunch. And, our friend and her daughter might also meet us as well. And she's like, okay, and takes us down to this area in the back that looks great, like a great spot with like kids. We've been to this restaurant numerous times. And she's like, oh, wait, actually, I'm going to put you over here. And we were like, oh. And so she brings us back and she wants us to squeeze into a tiny four top in between two other four tops with nowhere to like put our stroller because it's a fire hazard. Like that's how small this like area is for people to like walk back and forth past the tables. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, was there something wrong with the table that you initially wanted to put us at, way kind of in the back? And she's like, oh, there's a lady over there who is going to be taking business calls and didn't want to have you guys sit there.
Now, here, I have a question for you. Had you already sat down and then she moved you, or was it like she walked you there, made eye contact with this woman, and then quickly pivoted and moved you
Yes.
somewhere else? It was
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Mm.
So it's something that both Deidre and I were very hyper aware was happening. Like the hostess was like, ooh, okay, let me pivot and try not to make it a thing, but it is a thing. And so she brought us back and then she went to go get high chairs because we also needed two high chairs. And so Deidre and I kind of look at each other and Deidre first says, we shouldn't be taking business meetings at a busy restaurant. It is a public place. It is a place where families go. And I said, I feel the exact same way. I'm going to say something.
You would.
And it just wasn't the day that I felt like being like letting things go. But I wanted to be very polite about it. So the hostess came back and I said, hey, I've been a hostess. I know you're trying to please everybody, but in this situation, I feel like mothers with small babies should also be just as prioritized as this woman over here trying to take Zoom calls at your restaurant. We have large strollers that need a place to go. We need high chairs. I just don't know how you expect technically six people to sit in the, or seven people to sit in this four top over here. And she was like, yeah, she's like, she just, she's going to be on her Zoom calls and she asked for a quiet place. And I was like, I hear that, but this is a restaurant. And she's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. And I was like, again, I'm so sorry. I know you're trying to please everybody. This is going to be a fire hazard. If you want our strollers in the middle of where the servers are bringing food, we're happy to stay here. But I don't think for the benefit of the restaurant, this is where you want us. And so she moved us
Back to the original spot?
back to the original spot. The lady kind of gave us an evil look.
Mm.
Our kids were fine the entire time. I feel like her Zoom call was louder than our children,
Mm.
except for towards the end when she was ready to go.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
I mean, I agree. I think don't take a Zoom call in a place. If you need quiet, go to a library, go to a coffee shop, go somewhere, do it at
Go
home.
home. We're home.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think like in my pre-child era, I do remember feeling irritated by loud, obnoxious children if I were trying to have like a romantic dinner with Andrew or if they're like super misbehaving or something. Like I do understand that, but I think if you're a mom and like
Also,
that's
this
some
wasn't
shit.
romantic dinner time. This was
No, that's it.
10:45 in
This
the
don't
morning.
do your business. Like she's not trying to enjoy a meal and having her meal ruined
Yes.
by loud screaming
Yes.
children. She's trying to do work in a public place.
Go to a
That ain't it.
Starbucks.
That's
Go,
not it.
yeah, go to a
Yes.
coffee shop. There was another area that she could have sat in that was like kind of couches in the front
Yeah,
of the restaurant. Go there.
right.
You can't reserve an entire block of tables
Right.
because you don't want to be disturbed on your Zoom call. Also,
Right.
maybe get AirPods because
Right.
you could hear your entire.
Ooh, that is a huge pet peeve of mine. I hate that so much.
I
Talk
was
about
so
rude.
flabbergasted by this rude Karen. And like she saw us struggling. Like you see us with like
Yeah,
bags and like holding babies. And then for you to have the audacity to tell, like, you're not even the owner of this restaurant. Like you are also just a patron of
right.
this restaurant. I
Yes.
thought it was so rude.
It is so rude. It is
And I'm
very
glad I
rude.
said something and I would say something again and again and again.
Okay, so when you were starting to tell me the story and I told you to hold it, I thought you said something to the Karen.
I was going to, but I
Yeah.
felt like I'm going to hold my tongue and I'm going to be respectful about it. And I'm going to say it to the hostess and I'm going to relate with her because, again, I was a hostess.
Yeah. You've
I was
been
a
there.
hostess at several restaurants. I understand. But in this situation, I think we were right.
Hmm.
I'm glad I didn't say something to the woman. I almost said, I hope you had a good business call at the end when she was leaving. But
Oh, that's funny.
I refrained. I'm proud of
Yes.
myself for refraining.
You wouldn't have taught her anything. That
No,
sounds like somebody who's just
no,
like stuck in her
no. I'm
ways
glad
since
I
the beginning.
didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just in
Yeah.
my
You did the right thing.
mind, part of me just like, ugh.
You really wanted to
Oh,
stick it to
yeah.
her.
I had to
I
protect the
know.
peace. And I feel like it was handled in a very tasteful.
Yes, you got exactly what you guys needed. You got your spot back. Everyone was comfortable. There was no need to take it further than that. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad you were heard. It's
Yeah.
good to feel heard as a mom. We'll focus on the positive.
Yes. And the other thing I was going to
Oh
quickly
yeah.
say is that my husband found a fish tank on the side of the road,
Where
and
is this going?
it is now in our home.
No,
It
no.
is a giant fish tank, Hallie.
Like
It
how big?
it is larger, like it protrudes out further than the desk I am using right now to do this podcast. And he is insisting it go in the living room. That is the place for it.
This was left on a curb somewhere?
Yes, with a sign that said free fish tank in good condition.
I was gonna ask, like, is there cracks or like, do we even know? No, in good condition. Okay.
In good condition, I mean, he was vacuuming the spiders out of it yesterday after it was already
Oh,
in our house. He did look up like the retail value and he went to the fish store yesterday to get some extra parts for it. I guess it's a very expensive tank. We did agree one day that we would get a fish tank, but I thought that was like in the future. And then he threw
yeah.
back at me, we can't just always be playing the long game. We have to just do things that make us happy. So
Mm.
he then gaslit me into feeling like I wasn't the fun parent because I didn't want a fucking giant ass fish tank in our house.
What is with a man in a fish tank? I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
only men want fish
I don't know.
tanks.
He's like, well, now Kaya's so excited about fish. And I'm like, she is 2 years old. She is excited about all the things.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
um, anyways, we have a giant empty fish tank just in our home right now. That's all I'm going to say to be continued.
Wow, wow, wow. W- yep, I'm gonna need a picture of that.
I
Maybe
will
post
send
it
you a
to the
picture.
stories. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
post it to the stories. Everyone's got to
Okay.
see just how big we're talking. Maybe a hand in the picture for
Yeah. For
reference.
reference, it is large and in charge.
Wow.
Yeah. And he
Well,
also
he,
expected me to carry it with him. So I
now
had
it's
to
your
go.
problem.
It's also my problem. I had to like lift and push. And then I was told, it's glass, Katie, it's glass. You have to be so careful. Like, I don't know it's glass. Anyways,
Oh, Jason. He has good taste. He'll make it look beautiful, I'm sure.
I know.
But at first,
This is a it's a
yeah.
large tank. Anyways, when we come
Yeah.
back, it is
Ripped from
headline
the
time.
headlines.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to break down some interesting headlines this week, all women, baby, mama related. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And Katie, this one is specifically for you. I saw this and I thought Katie should have done it first. There was a baby born in Kansas City. The name Kelce Taylor, after Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Okay. I love this because I like the name Kelsey. My
It's
sister's
very
name
cute.
is Kelsey. It's a cute name. It's a cute spelling. I also like the name Taylor. I think if you love something so much, why not name your child after it? It's not like a weird name like astronaut or Leaf. I actually
Apple.
think Leaf is kind of a cute name depending on how you spell it, like Leif. But,
Yes. You came
you
around quick on
know,
that one.
I I think it's I think it's cute. I do always hesitate when people like name their babies after things in pop culture like people, but I'm glad she wasn't like Taylor Swift Kelsey. This is like a
Here,
creative way to do it.
yes, mixing it up, mixing up the order. It's not like,
Yeah,
because Taylor could eventually be Taylor Kelsey.
exactly. Like this
But
is a
here's the
cute way to
thing,
do it.
naming it after a couple is also risky because, as we know, Hollywood couples don't always last. Now, they look like they have staying power, and they may or may not be engaged according to the internet and the pictures he posted last week to Instagram. But, you're really rolling the dice here. But I do think this is a good way to get like Taylor Swift concert tickets. Like if you straight up name your flesh and blood after
Yeah.
Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
like I
Or like
feel
a
like
loaf of bread like she sent to Selena and Benny. Like so cute. Some Pop-Tarts.
some
I
cinnamon
love her.
rolls,
I love
some
her so
tickets to a
much.
game. Like
Yeah.
these, yeah, I do feel like this is if you're a big Taylor fan, this is a way to get your foot in the door, I think. So
Yeah.
kudos, actually. It's pretty brilliant.
Flattering.
Very
Like
flattering.
it.
If you were to name your baby after any kind of fandom of yours,
Oh. You know, I do always like the name Taylor. It's so funny when I was little. Did you ever go through a phase where you wanted to change your name?
yeah, everyone, but I don't remember what it was, but yes.
Mine was I wanted to be Taylor Madison.
Oh, that's very strippery.
I know. I
Love it.
know.
Taylor
Um,
Madison.
so yeah, I like the name Taylor, but
Yeah, I like it too. I think if I had a boy, I love like Otis after Otis Redding.
oh, cute, cute,
I like
cute,
that.
cute. That's really cute.
Yeah. But I thought that was good. Another one I have for you, and I just love this. And okay, Ashley Judd
Mm,
posted a video that has gone viral of her in a lake or a body of water somewhere in her swimsuit. She's not sucking in. She's just like being full blown herself. She's being silly. And she's talking about how she's a member of the I Don't Care Club. And
mm.
it's like, I have cellulite. I don't care. I put cornstarch between my thighs when they rub together. That's a great trick. And if you see white stuff down there because I just put cornstarch there, I don't care. And I just thought it was really, really refreshing to see a celebrity and just a woman in general out there not giving two shits, just having so much fun and laughing and being fully self-expressed and being like, I don't give a fuck, and to see how well received it was.
I love it. I think that as women, we are always taught to like make ourselves smaller and to care
Mhm.
so much.
Yeah.
And this is actually the message that we should be sending is I don't care. I'm going to take up my space. I'm going to do what I want. I'm not going to suck in. I am going to show my body without like a million filters and AI and blah, 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 blah. Like, yes,
Yeah.
kudos, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. You said that so well.
Oh,
Ah, look at you taking us to church. I love
oh.
it. All right. The next thing I've got for you, the T app. Did you hear about this?
Okay. I saw an article, but I didn't click it.
Okay. So the T app is inviting women to spill their post-date gossip. It was ranked pretty high in the app download section. Everyone was downloading it. It's where women can go and share their dating stories. So if they had like a really horrific date, or more seriously, if they were abused on a date, or if they had a really scary experience with someone, they can share those stories on this app for women. And it is a safe space to warn other women about it. So men are obviously very worried about it.
Well, if you're worried, then there's a problem.
Exactly.
But this actually existed previously, and you could go and you could put like the guy's name. Can you do that on this app? Can
I,
you put a
I haven't looked
picture?
into it. Yes, pictures.
Okay.
And there was a leak, which we'll get to later,
Oh,
but
okay.
yes.
You know, there's two sides of this that I think are warranted arguments. The first is everyone's experience with people is different. And so you might have a horrible date with somebody and someone else might have an amazing time with them because I also think it matters like what kind of mood you're in. Did you have a bad day at work? Were you excited about this date? Were you not excited about this date? The environment that in which you like had this date. Like there's just so many factors. But at the core, like if a man is making like rude comments, if he is super super late, if he is a cheater by any means, if he is physical, violent, whatever the situation, like that should be reported. And it should also probably be reported to the police.
Right. What about someone who's a narcissist? Because sometimes I do think there is a thin line between feeling wronged by somebody and them actually being a narcissist. I think the word narcissist is thrown out a lot.
I think
So,
everyone's so quick to call people narcissists and to use the term love bombing.
yeah, totally.
I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, I actually do feel like I was in a relationship with a narcissist in the past because I experienced crazy love bombing.
Yes,
Do
that
you
was
remember
legit.
this? I feel
Yes.
like that was like legitimate.
Hmm.
I think when somebody changes their mind or when somebody isn't like into you or reciprocating, that doesn't make them a narcissist.
Right.
That just means it wasn't the right relationship. But I do think we're using the term too much
Yeah.
in order to make ourselves feel better.
Yes. I do think, and no judgment, I understand, but also I do think that word is thrown. I bet that word appears a lot in this app, if I had to
Oh, yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy because there was a data breach and thousands of photos of women's IDs were
Oh.
leaked online. So this app that was supposed to make women feel safe turns out not so much. So being a woman is fun.
Uh,
But
what
yeah,
a,
so that I thought was super interesting.
so happy I'm
Next,
not dating anymore.
all right, to be out of that game. Praise Jesus. Okay. Next is a very weird trend that is picking up steam. These are called reborn dolls. They're collectible dolls that can cost up to $10,000 a piece. They've been around since the early 2000s, but they're starting to get like pick up speed, become a global phenomenon, and the collectors consider themselves parents and they take them out in public and they treat them as if they were human children. In
Yeah.
Brazil, they've become such a hot thing that politicians have introduced bills to try and ban these
That,
dolls from public places. Now, if you haven't seen them, I highly suggest you Google image it. They look creepy as hell. But I want to know how you feel about this.
this is bananas.
I
This is
agree.
bonkers. If you are willing to spend $10,000 on a fake baby
hmm
and pretend like you are a parent, you are crazy.
I know, like I,
You are insane. That is not normal behavior.
mm-mm. No, they're
That
like
is weird. I don't
very,
like it. I think it's creepy. I also think these are the people that try to like kidnap and steal children. Like let's ban it.
hmm It is weird. I know bringing them out in public, if I saw one in public, I don't think I could not stare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And be like, are you okay?
it's quite bizarre.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
On
What
to
an
the last
episode.
one.
Oh, one more.
Yeah,
Okay.
one more. Last one. There's a new trend going viral on TikTok that I love. We've talked about this before. When you see somebody and they're negative, they're like, oh, when you were pregnant, and they're like, oh, wow, you have a baby and you're pregnant. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Just wait until they're born. You're going to be so tired, blah, blah, blah. Now people are trying to put a spin on that. Like, you're having two babies. Just wait until positive.
Ooh.
Insert positive. So the trend is, oh, you're about to have your second baby. Just wait. What would you say?
Just wait until they hug each other for the first time.
Good one.
That is like the moment. Or just wait until they ask for each other. Kaya is now asking for Emma.
Good one.
I love that. What
I
about you?
love that. Um, just wait until your love multiplies.
Oh, that's also a good one.
You know?
Yeah, your heart expands.
Yeah, you and I both were like, oh, will it? Will it expand?
It does.
Yeah. Just wait until you feel more confidence as a mom.
Oh, that's a good one
Round two,
too.
right?
You're like a professional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in. Just wait until you see your oldest lean into being an older sibling
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
be protective.
Or try to help you out.
Yes.
I think that's such a good one is Kaya now tries to bring me like Emma's bottle.
hmm
She says, Emma's bottle? Like, is she hungry? Like, does she want
Oh,
this? Very cute.
that is cute. And even like more immediate, like just wait until they meet each other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that moment. Oh,
Sweet.
that could make me cry
Me
actually.
too.
Do you remember when they met?
Yes. I remember
Yeah.
in the hospital. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, but I wish that I wasn't in such a haze because I don't feel like I really actually have memory of it. And I wish
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, just wait till you see your oldest in a new light,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Just
Anyway.
wait till they both can say I love you.
Yes. Just wait till you hear them laugh together for
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah. So
That's another
sweet.
good. Yeah. I feel like those are good, right? That's a good
They're
way to end
great.
it. It's a
That's a
good trend.
positive
If
note.
you,
I like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, if you are in the thick of it and people are being negative and making you worry about baby two, just wait. It gets so good.
It gets better.
Yeah.
It gets amazing. It gets
The
magical.
best. It's the
Okay.
best.
All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in. We will be back next week. Motherhood is a sisterhood. We'd love it if you like this podcast. If you guys could leave us a rating, tell a friend. We appreciate all that type of support. And yeah, we'll be back next week. Have an amazing, amazing week.